Hello and welcome back. I'll start with the usual disclaimer as always. Nothing here is for sale. There are no courses. There are no mentorships. Nothing here is monetized. There aren't even ads on the YouTube videos. The only link you'll find is to my Discord. And in my Discord, there's nothing else. There's just trading talk and links to my videos. With that out of the way, let's get to it. This video is going to be a little bit different. I'm not going to search that much for setups because I have been doing a question round. I got quite a few questions, or I've collected quite a few questions from all over the place now. I don't want to answer too many at a time because I feel that'll degrade the quality of the answer. However, today I got a really interesting question. So today I'm actually just going to answer one question. But first, let's look at Bloomberg. There's fuck all interesting here. Yeah, there's really nothing to care about for today. SPY, it's looking strong. We're going for all-time highs again. Dollar index stable. Setup that was entered. This one right here. If you're in this, that was entered on the 12-hour, just stay in it. Your sell loss should be moving up to at least half a percentage point by now or more. Get it a little bit above the SR area, because if this drops all the way down again now, that's not something you want to be in, right? The other setup we entered, classic reversal, got smacked out of. This one, I didn't do shit, but I have a dynamic sell loss, so it was at break even or a little bit below. So let's just say break even. So fuck all happened there. But this was an invalid trade. I didn't see that. I didn't check. Because the 200 MA, I'm not used to it showing up on the 12 hour. I used to have a script in where it was removed. It only showed up on the 1 day. So I didn't see that it was there. And that makes it a non-valid setup. Bounced right off the 200 MA and went up. So that was a fuck up. 0% down. This right here is no longer a valid setup. It was never that good either. The R in it was not too attractive. And if you're in this, just stay in it. Move your stop loss. Stay in it. You'll be fine, okay? I'm in there with you. Now I'm going to get to the question. This is the question I got. So when it comes to questions, by the way, I just copy paste them. I don't write what someone has questioned me. The only thing asked me, the only thing I write is where the question is coming out of, what country it's coming out of, and that's due to regulatory reasons. If a question is coming out of Japan, it'll have a different answer than a question coming out of the United States or a question coming out of Turkey. Just because of regulations. That's it. Nothing more. Regulations. Especially if it's in the EU. It's very strict. In America, it's very strict in its own way. It's different. So it changes how I answer. And we've had some questions coming out of Russia. That changes it too. Anyways, this question is coming out of Hungary. So he asked me, how do you keep yourself from burning out? Doing this for a decade seems a lot from the outside. The framing of the question is what I found really interesting here. Because I can see that we are operating from two completely different modules. Our mindsets are completely different. There is no such thing as burning out in my mind. There is no motivation. There's no care about that. I don't think about how I feel. I don't consider if I'm burned out. I just do what I have to do. And that might be coming from a different, because we're from different backgrounds. So I don't know your background though, but it could be. But it definitely is a difference in set mindset. The whole way we can think about things is completely different. It's very apparent, because this is something I remember. It was a while ago. Me and another guy in the Discord server, we had an employee. This was a long time ago, like 6-7 years ago, and he talked about motivation a lot. Like, oh, I'm not motivated to do this. I'm not motivated to do that. I'm not. No, I remember thinking, like, who gives a fuck if you're motivated or not? What the fuck? The charge is still gonna move. Your heart's still gonna breathe. Sun's still gonna get up. I mean, your bills still have to be paid. And I don't know. It's this aggressive, hustler type mindset I have. I don't know if I should say hustler, because it has become kind of almost a slur. It's this aggressive work ethic mindset. It might be because I grew up in what I would call conditions that irritated me. Grew up in a single mother parent home, on welfare, broke as shit. That shit pissed the shit out of me. I got so fucking angry. I wanted to make money. No food and shit. Fuck that. So it's kind of like, if I was to extrapolate on it and use an extreme example, I'm not saying this is me. This is an extreme example. But it's like going up to a child in Africa carrying water, telling him, are you not burned out from carrying water every day? Like, what, bro? What the fuck are you talking about? I need water. Like, I need to do this. I don't have anything else. I've never had a job. I don't have any other skills. I need to do this. This is all I can do. And I don't care how I feel. I don't burn out. If I wake up and feel burnt out, I'm gonna do this. If I wake up and feel motivated, I'm gonna do this, regardless of how I feel. That's why I'm so stoic around the whole thing. And I don't know. I also associate it with weakness. If your emotions affect how you feel, because I mean, obviously they're gonna have some effect, but if you cannot do what you're supposed to do, if obligations change depending on emotions, that seems like weakness to me. And this is something in my mind I've set up as a parameter, right? This whole thing and other things in my life, like language learning, reading, going to the gym. These are all set within my parameter of things I have to do. It's out of the question. I don't give a shit how I feel. Am I motivated right now? I don't even know. I don't think about that shit. And sometimes people ask me, like, what do you do to relax? Relax? What the fuck? Why would I want to relax? I don't even know what it feels like to relax. Is it genuinely? I don't. Is it an actual emotion? Is it a fucking, like, just not a lot of stuff to do? I don't know. Is that good or bad? I don't know. I don't give a shit either. You see what I mean? It's a completely different operating mindset. I don't know why it is like that. Probably just very aggressive work ethic and really fucking tired. Or was. It's not as bad anymore. I can't really say that I'm broke. Nah, that would be fucked up to say. But yeah, I'm not broke. But I just cannot accept it. And I'm really not interested in how some tiny emotion is gonna do its thing. I don't even see the point in talking about it. Why talk about something that doesn't even affect how I act? You understand? I hope that gives you some clarity into how my mindset works. I'm going to do this regardless. So this is that there is no dealing with the burnout. It has never been dealt with for this decade. Never. Never. I went to the gym today, worked out really hard. Did I want to go to the gym? No. That's probably why I went to the gym. Because it builds discipline as well. That kind of mindset I have, I've noticed that over time, if you do shit you don't want to do all the fucking time, all the time, and you're completely fucking on it and completely disciplined, it like builds up. I don't know. But if you slide out doing other things, oh, I have to relax, I'm not feeling it today, I'm not motivated, I don't know. It feels like you're going to fall behind. But is it a better way to live? I don't know. I don't fucking know. It's just the answer to the question. And that has created a very good and consistent model for trading. And you can see it in my videos as well. I upload all the motherfucking time. All the time. No one watches it, whatever. I don't care. This is my trading journal. I upload all the time. Do I always want to upload? No. Do I give a shit? No. Do I even think about it? No. I've thought about it more because of this question now than I have since I've started making these trading journal videos. And one thing I want to say though is that I was not always like that. When I was younger, I was much more thinking about how I was feeling, this and that, and da da da. Now, nah, fuck that shit. It got me nowhere, bro. Swerving things around in your head doesn't make shit swerve, bro. In real life, fuck that. Fuck out of here with it. Don't give a shit. And if I was to be concerned about it, and I would not be consistent, and consistency beats everything. So bro, I hope that fucking answers your question. I'm gonna have to do another dedicated video for all the setups, potential ones, because that was quite a long answer. I tried to give as good of an answer as possible, but here's the dichotomy of the whole thing. It's hard to describe because it's not something I've ever thought about. If you ask me, are you happy? I don't know. I would think about it. It's not. What? I don't care about that shit. I don't. Why would I want to be happy like that? What? It's not my goal. Oh, that sounds sad. No, you have a sad. No, I'm not sad. I'm neutral, bro. Doing my shit. Different ways to live in life, I guess. It's not for everyone. I don't know. It's definitely not for women, children. I mean, yeah. Changing obligations based on how you feel is really, it really sounds like something a female or a child would do. Not male behavior. That's my immediate association. And I'm from Norway, bro. The most feminized country. I'm probably committing hate speech right now. I don't know. Don't care. Take me to trial. Been to jail before twice. Don't give a shit. Yeah. That's all I've got for your question. Made a whole video for you, bro. Hope you appreciate it. And I'll make a separate one, like I said, for the setup. Thank you guys.